The Citadel. I grew up in the shadow of a great wall. We all did. My family was no exception. Each dawn the two suns would rise, and their morning rays illuminate the sky. Yet we were all protected by the walls of the Citadel. Each day we lived in city was a day lived under the shadows and gaze of this imposing edifice. For many of us, like me, it became a centerpiece of our lives. Its huge structure became etched upon my mind. It was carved into the rock of my inner skull. There was no life for any of us in city without the Citadel. For some, the Citadel was a remnant from times past. Now it stood as an aged, lifeless stone of antiquity that refused to go away. These people have all but wiped the significance of the Citadel from their minds. Each day they go about their daily routine in city and never stretch their heads back to peer in wonder at the towering anomaly. Their heads are kept low, as if afraid that by even catching a glimpse of the Citadel, some long-buried memory will be accursedly aroused. Perhaps it is fear. Perhaps it is a longing for a different present and a different past that such people live in denial. Everybody has their own story to tell, if they tell at all. The Citadel invades all of our lives, whether we accept it or not. It is as if we were all born with the design of the Citadel lodged into our very selves. No amount of forgetfulness or denial will dislodge its persistent presence within us. We all bleed red. The Citadel walls are smooth, as if untouched. There are no signs of vandalism, and nor has there ever been sabotage to anyone's knowledge. No one has tried to breach the walls. The Citadel has been accepted without question. It's been there so long that many people no longer care to notice it. The imposing edifice remains as it always has. No matter the rotation of our two suns, no matter how high or how low in the skies, the streets surrounding the Citadel were always provided shadow. And these 4 avenues, each stretching along a length of the Citadel wall, became the hub of city life. Within these 4 long avenues is where city life meets. These are the avenues of life, death, adventure, and experience. These are the byways where most of city's inhabitants live and understand their lives. These 4 avenues on each side of the Citadel form the playing board of our deeds. These dusty roads form the matrix where each person's life intersects and becomes a part of others in city. All of us breathe these streets, the comings and goings that some of us try to discern meaning from. Some people never speak of this or of anything related. They hardly ever make mention of those further out from city avenues, those who survived the onslaught of the full sun without respite. It is said that they are not real people, that the sun's heat had mutated their bodies long ago. They are sun-shriveled outcasts that do not venture near the Citadel. The 2 suns give adequate heat for us who live in city. Even under shadow there is strong heat. We feel it upon our skin. We have been told that if we were ever to venture out into the full light of the 2 suns, we would be unable to see. we would perhaps eventually go blind. We have always been told this. We do not wish to blind ourselves. Those of us who live in CT consider ourselves lucky. The Citadel gives us our canopy shade. It protects us. Life on CT avenues moves in rhythm with the suns. When there is little shadow as the suns are overhead, then life on that avenue ceases and people stay in their homes. Activity and life circulates around the avenues like a sun dance. The walls of the Citadel keep us close. They dominate the life of CT. Those who speak of this protection talk in awe of the Citadel and its founders, whoever they may have been. That was all too long ago. But I was one of those who looked up, who always looked up. My family and friends would joke that one day my neck would stay like that and I'd never be able to see my feet again. Yet it didn't matter. I knew that whether I looked up or not, the lights inside the great Citadel would still be shining. And that was the greatest mystery of all, the lights. Yet what started me on my journey was the dream I had of the dying suns.